Right, welcome back to the channel where today we're on Smithdown Road. I've got a haircut in 3 minutes. My friend has actually moved into his own salon. I thought this morning, I'd write out some questions to ask him. Ended up here half an hour early. Thing is, I walk around. I was actually looking for like a gift card or something for my friend for opening his new salon. I've got the sheet of paper with the questions on in my hand. And then I'm walking around. I just realised I haven't got it no more, so I'm just gonna retrace my steps. Please. Hey bro, these are the questions, and that is my handwriting. Nice clean design if you ask me, Charlie. How clean, my guy. You okay with me filming, bro?
Yeah, of course.
Sorry. Yeah, don't worry about it. What a nice place, bro. Yeah, my finish. Oh man, you've done a great job here.
Yeah.
How'd you feel, bro? Is it a bit crazy?
I feel incredible.
Oh, you're all shot, bro. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You're over the moon.
Yeah, man. It's been a busy day. I can't still swallow, man.
Yeah. Right, guys. Whilst Charlie is giving me my first cut in his new salon, which I might add has a fantastic vibe. Bro, I was just wondering, is this music like copyrighted and that?
What do you mean?
YouTube picks it up and all.
Gotta think of these things, lads.
Oh yeah, it's always on the back of your mind, you know. I can see already your choice of music's a little bit different to your previous salon.
Yeah.
And I've just got a few questions for Charlie as he cuts my hair. Charlie and I, we went to school together, so what age did we meet? In year 7 it was,
So how old are you in year 7?
I'm just guessing.
Is it
that age anyway?
14?
Yeah, something like that. First year of secondary school, we were in the same class. We got on throughout high school, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely.
Never like best of friends.
No.
And then a few years after school, I was looking for new barbers. I got told Charlie does a great job, and haven't went anywhere since. In fact, I have. I went a couple of times in different countries and never had the same experience. So
Yeah.
I haven't got this question wrote down, but it's a question I genuinely want to know. The shop's called Norman's Barbers.
Norman's Barber Shop.
What made you decide to go with Norman's? No, it has a nice ring to it, but Norman's.
So,
yeah.
I don't know if you've noticed on the wall behind you.
Okay, yeah, the picture.
That's Norman.
That's Norman?
Yeah.
Who's Norman?
My granddad.
Oh my word, bro. So that's where the name comes from?
That's who the shop's named after.
That's your actual granddad?
Yeah.
And that photo was painted of him?
No, that's a photo.
Oh, that's a photo?
But no, a couple of people said already it looks like it's painted.
Yeah, it does, just because...
I think it's got a filter on it, like, it may be a
yeah.
filter.
And a bit personal, bro, but is he still with us?
No.
Wow.
More COVID. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we lost him.
I just thought, like, because you know, if it was me, bro, it'd be Zach's.
Yeah.
Zach's shop.
Zach's shop.
Zach. But I was wondering if Norman was just a random name.
And I just like the sound of it.
I thought that could be the case, but that's really special, bro.
Yeah.
So you've set this shop up, named it after your granddad, bro.
Yeah.
You'd be so happy with that,
I know,
wouldn't you?
I know, man, I know.
He'd be over the moon. And what was he like, Norman? Seems like quite a sarcastic character, or no?
He had good humour.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
My dad gets his humour from him.
Oh yeah.
He was also very honest, very straight with you. Very stylish, quite smart, hard grafter.
Yeah.
Was always wanting to sort of educate me and tell me about his day and, you know, tell me how to do things better.
Mentality.
Yeah, because he was straight with me, it pushed me to be a little bit better.
And
do a little bit more.
Was there a moment you decided you want to name your first shop after him?
Yeah, well, I was going through the names, and a lot of names were running through my mind, and, you know, thought of a name, done like a mock-up design of how it would look, and nothing really just gave me that feeling of like, wow, okay, that's what I want it to be.
Special, bro.
And then as soon as Norman's popped into my head, I was like, one Norman, I was like, Norman's Barber Shop, that's it. It's got to be it.
Yeah, got chibbers there, bro. That's such a nice idea.
Yeah.
Moving on from that, when you started as an apprentice,
okay,
were you planning on continuing on as a barber this long?
Honestly, the first 2-3 weeks were really tough. Like, it was my first proper job. I was 17, 18.
Yeah.
And I'd done a lot of, like, you know, like, done a bit of shift work, done a little bit of, like, hospitality work, but this was very short-lived. So this was my first proper job as an apprentice. Full-time, 5 days a week. At first I was doing about 60-65 hours a week. It was tough, it was really tough. It was a massive, like, shock to the system. But, you know, the sort of storm passed. I got used to the role, I got used to the job.
Yeah.
Started to really take on board what was going on around me. Because at first it was just like do your job and that's it. You know, get settled in. But then it was a case of, okay, now I'm settled. You have a little bit more of a look around, you have a little bit more of a awareness about like how this barber shop was run, what the barbers actually do. And then I started to really enjoy working there, looking at the process, and then I started imagining myself, you know, what's it called, you know, like visualising myself as a barber. And then I just started to, you know, sort of manifest as time went on. And then now it's here.
Here we are, yeah.
7 years later.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
loving it.
Yeah.
Right. It's funny that you answered like that, because I was gonna ask next, tell me about your first day or a few weeks as an apprentice. But I still want to go into that. Like, you start as an 18-year-old or 17-year-old barber's apprentice.
Yeah.
Obviously you don't go into cutting hair straight away, so
No.
you're just joeying around the shop, making
Literally,
coffees and that.
Coffees, tea, brushing up hair, prepping towels.
Bro.
Like, it's just that for a week. Whatever you got told, you've done, like, you know, countless runs to the shop to get the lunches in for all the barbers. Do you know, and at the time, it's like, okay, it's just, that's your job role. Like, if you want it enough, you accept that that's your job role, that's your job. Your job isn't there to be a barber, is it? Because you're not qualified, so you can't just go in and start cutting hair and taking longer on your lunch and not going to shop with people, you know.
Yeah.
That's where an apprentice's role. So at the time, it's important to sort of be mature about it, even though you are still at a young age.
Yeah.
And most people are when you start a job, but you know, you can very easily be like, do you know what? So, you know, I'm leaving this, I'm not doing this, I'm not, you know, I'm worth more than that, or but
you have to put your pride to the side.
you have to put the graft in. Because if I didn't put the graft in, I wouldn't have been kept on. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And if I'd swerved it, I probably wouldn't be here where I am now, because the attitude started off poorly. You know?
That's a good point. You would have probably went somewhere else and had the same attitude and went somewhere else until, you know, you're unhappy with where you're at. And I can tell by the smile when I came in here, you're very happy with where you're at right now.
Yeah.
After your apprenticeship, what did you do?
So I'd done 1 year's apprenticeship in a barber shop in town, and then after that I joined up with Swanky Malone, so my brother. Was there for about 6 months, and then I went to college. So year's apprenticeship in a shop, getting incredible experience off some very, very talented barbers.
Yeah.
Then went to Swanky's, joined up with Swanky's, and after about 6 months then went to college to get my actual qualification, because I wasn't qualified as an apprentice. I was just an apprentice, but to start cutting hair, you have to be qualified. So I then went to college, got my qualification, and then started to build up a clientele.
Good for you.
Yeah.
We'll get to the clientele in a bit actually, but your brother owns Swanky.
Yeah.
What was it like working with your brother for all that time?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Don't get, you know, working with family is amazing, because you know how each other work. The reason I was there for 6 years is because Cameron understood me and I understood him. I
think you're both very good people, man.
Yeah.
Like, you handle clients very well, so
yeah.
I guess the people you are probably helped.
Definitely. I'm sure there's people who work with family who find it a lot harder. Any shout out to Swanky Malone.
Swanky Malone, fantastic barbershop with some great hairdressers and barbers.
Oh, aye.
But I don't want to pick up any other barbers apart from Norman's anymore.
Yeah.
So what was the process of setting up your own shop, man?
I built up to this point over 7 years. About 6 months ago, the idea was really starting to come into my head, and I think about it a lot more.
How did you come across the space? Online?
Just like, you know, just online, constant searching on there, on all the websites and all the, you know. You have to agree on prices and that? Yeah, like, a lot of back and forth conversations. Back and forth with estate agents and landlords, But just constantly looking, and then this place came up once, and we flew down for a viewing the following day after finding it on the internet, and 2 days later we found out it was ours. So congrats, yeah. Right. Did you know all of your customers prior to Barber? No. So many of them, so many people I've met through this job. Like an incredible amount of people. Just people coming to the shop and wanting a cut? People coming to the shop, wanting a cut, like the cut, come back to you, and then 3 years down the line you're mates with them. Your mates, you know, they're more than a client. When you first start out, you're meeting a lot of people for the first time. Okay. And you still are, because, you know, you still get new clients in. So, it's incredible the people you meet over in this job, and the relationships you build. It's amazing, like, it really is. I want to ask what's next, but I have a feeling you just want to get settled. Yeah, exactly. Get settled. Spend a couple of years in here and then think of maybe whatever you want, but for now you don't even want to think of that. Am I right in assuming that's the case? Yeah. Things have crossed my mind, don't get me wrong. I know you're going to end up doing something, bro, but for now, no. Get Norton's up and running. Yeah. Get it running the way I want it to be run. Because you know, this is all brand new to me. It's my first day using all the facilities and using. This is your place, bro. Exactly. So I've got to get used to that. That's all the questions I have. But I did want to. I've got a lot of viewers around Liverpool, and we're on Smithdown Road. What area is this considered as? This is Smithdown Road, so it's Wavertree or not? Yeah, it's Wavertree. L15. L15. If you're close to here, I'd definitely come in between Smithdown Bridge, Brookhouse, and Allerton Road. There's like that little in between of the bridge and Allerton Road. I'm in that little pocket there. Yeah, number 549. 549. That's the one. So this guy, check this food. Oh, you'll see it a bit more in a bit, but honestly, the Barber is top quality, and I'd recommend anybody coming here. And lad, I want to hear a story from Charlie about somebody coming here and saying they came from the video. In fact, how about this? The first person, now if you're second then unlucky, but the first person to come in this barber shop from my video who has never had his hair cut by Charlie before gets his haircut covered by me. It's done. Wow. That's a promise, but if you're second, you're still going to have to buy your haircut. But the first person who comes in off this video is getting a free cut. Wow. Wow. That's incredible. That's incredible. To book in, Norman's.barbershop, message on Instagram, and then I can book it in, and I'll be in contact with that. But the first person who books in, I'm covering. That's a sick idea. That just came to mind now, man, but yeah. Love it, lad, it just comes to you sometimes. Yeah. I think that's, obviously we're going to finish up the haircut soon, but that's a good place. Yeah, that's a good place to finish the interview, I guess. So, definitely. It's been good to talk to you, bro. How did you feel that went? Peace out. It went really well. Yeah, it went really well. I'm made up. Yeah, so this is what happens when you just, you know, just have a chat and talk about things. You can come up with some great stuff. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Oh, the music, bro. Well, that was a great cut and a great conversation with Charlie, who is honestly one of the best people I know, sincerely. What a fantastic guy, what a professional, and also what a great barber. And I was being honest with that offer. If you have to book it online, so message Charlie and claim your free cut. Message Charlie and ask him if Zach's free cut is available. I guess I'm gonna go get some lunch here on Smithdown Road. There's a place called Maggie Foods. I hope it's open. It's a little bit like Wagamama's, but a little chain. It's probably nicer than Wagamama's as well. Thank you for watching today's video. I will see you again in the next few days. Take care of yourself, guys.